And we are live. What's going on? It's Chris and Emily from Lifter LMS, and you know what day it is. It's Feature Friday, now on Tuesday. Today we're going to get into a very cool feature of Lifter LMS at scale. So if you didn't know, if you're using the Lifter LMS Groups add-on, you can actually offer courses and memberships at scale to groups of people like companies, schools, other trainers, teachers, any kind of group you could think of. And a group essentially gets their own kind of page on your site and their own area where they can invite group members in to fill those seats. But part of groups is doing the e-commerce transaction from your website where you're selling multiple seats in a course. And you could even sell like one just regular seat a la carte as normal, the way it's always been, but you could also sell groups of seats. And we get the question a lot about how to do volume discounts. So if you're selling at scale, let's say into companies, you may want a certain price point for 1 to 10 seats, another price point that's cheaper per seat for 10 to 50, and then something that's even cheaper per seat for 51 plus seats or whatever. So what that is a volume discount. And we're going to show you how to set up and automate that with Lifter LMS today. Over to you, Emily.
Thank you. So jumping in here, you may know about setting up individual purchases. So you see I have a la carte Chris here, and you see course with membership. So this is if I wanted to buy the membership to get access to the course, or if I want to purchase the course individually. But what we're going to be diving into today is how to sell with groups. So what if I'm not just buying for myself? I'm not just buying myself a membership. I'm not just buying myself access to the course. I'm going to be buying on behalf of an organization. So let's actually just trash these. Nope, that's not what I meant to click on. Trash. Throw these access plans away because we're changing our pricing model. Add new access plan. With Lifter LMS now you have this pop-up, and all of these options are configurations that you can create with your access plans. But basically group access will give us a little bit of a shortcut to turn all of our settings the way we want it to be. And so use for group enrollment is going to be a key part of the access plan. So we can give it a title, group access, give it an enroll button just like we normally would. This is a paid access plan. We can set a price for it. And then we want to say that it is used for group enrollment. So yes, used for group enrollment. That's all you have to do to configure one of these plans, but let's see what it looks like. Let's say we're going to offer $100, maybe $200, one-time payment per seat. And we can either do a fixed number of seats. So $200 for 5 seats, that's going to be $1,000. But we can do also a variable number of seats. So if you're buying between 1 and 5 or 1 in 10 seats, your price is going to be $200 a piece. Let's save this and see what it looks like on the front end, and then we'll add some more options. So we'll give customers a little bit of a sliding scale. So right now, group access $200 for 1 seat. We can adjust this to say 4 seats, $800, 40 seats. It's going to max out at 10 because that's our maximum. My recommendation here is that we probably put in the description for users looking for 1 through 10 seats. Something like that. This will give us a little bit of an intuitive guide for users looking for 1 to 10 seats. They can pick it up at that price. But for users who are going to buy 11 seats or more, we can offer them another access plan. Let's add a new access plan, a second group access. And let's give maybe a 175. So you're going to get a bulk discount, and this is going to be used for group enrollment, variable. So we're going to say if you're going to pick up 11 seats or 20. So if you're going to hit maybe 11 to 50, let's do 11 to 50. And then this is going to be for those users looking for 11 through 50 licenses. And maybe not users, we're looking at organizations. Organizations looking for 11 through 50 licenses. And we'll give it a title. This will be large or mid-size organization. And then small organization. Something like that. Save plans. So now we have a package for small organizations and a package for mid-sized organizations who are going to be buying different levels of access. Our small organizations are going to be looking for 1 to 10 licenses, and they can fill it out here and get in. But our people who are going to be mid-size, looking for 11 to 50 licenses, they will be able to type in how many licenses they want. No, give me 40. Did I not set my maximum correctly? No, this is working. Give me 40. There we go. So so if we're buying 11 to 50 seats, we'll have that option. We can select our number, head straight to checkout, and then it will automatically create a group with this amount of seats. We can obviously add more access plans. Lifter LMS supports up to 6 access plans. Right now I only have 2. And there are multiple ways that you could handle larger organizations. You could offer them, if you're going to buy 50 to 1 million seats, here's your price. But we can also say, if you're looking for more than 50 seats, contact us here. And you can get contact sales here. You can get in touch with a sales representative, and maybe they'll be able to hook you up with a custom discount, because larger organizations could be looking for 200 seats or 300 seats or any number. But if we serve small to mid organizations right with our automatic payments, and then we have a contact link to our contact page for sales right here on the bottom, and we might want to emphasize it a little more. Maybe we would put a padding around it with like a little box. We could do that, style it up a little bit, but basically that's going to be what we're looking at. If we did like a 1 pixel border with like a 10 pixel radius and like a little shadow and padding, it would look pretty decent as a third option. And then we probably would want to make it match a little more, but functionally, this is what we're looking at, small and mid. And if you wanted to serve large organizations with access plan, you can, or you could do it directly with a link. But what do you think about that, Chris? And
yeah, that was awesome. Good job on that. And I've got a curveball for you. And you even kind of mentioned it with contacting sales to get a discount.
Yeah.
Let's imagine that you are doing an email promotion targeting the mid-size group. So these are people looking for 11 to 50 seats, and you want to create a coupon that targets that access plan. How would you do that using Lifter LMS Advanced Coupons?
Yeah, so Lifter LMS Advanced Coupons is another add-on that we offer. If you're on the Infinity Bundle, you already have access to it. So if we jump down to orders, coupons, we can create that direct coupon. So let's go to add new coupon, and this is going to be our mid-size organization fall discount. Size, I need to standardize my mid-size organization. Fall discount. So we have our mid-size organization fall discount. We can choose what the discount's going to be, whether it's going to be a percentage or a dollar amount. Let's just say that big mid-size organizations can get 20% off this fall. So we have a 20% discount, and we can say only on certain access plans. So let's just say any access plan for now, but let's restrict it to the access plan. So it can only be used on mid-size organization as a part of my saving strategy course. That individual access plan is the only access plan you can use this coupon on. And I allow any access plan when checked. Any access plan from a course or membership selected above will be allowed. I don't think we want that. We just want you to be able to use this single access plan. We don't need any of these other geographic restrictions unless you wanted to say like mid-size organizations in the UK are getting a discount this fall. There's a lot of restrictions you can enter into as a part of that, but we have our 20% off. And then this coupon URL is how we could do a custom campaign. So we could say mid-size fall. Save. Oh, and I need to specify my access plan here. coupon URL, mid-size fall, and we're going to look for saving strategy, mid-size organization. There we go. Update. And what this will do, now that we have a custom coupon created with a coupon URL that at mid-size fall, so it's mywebsite.com/mid-size fall, that's going to take us straight to checkout with the 20% already applied. And I assume that we're probably going to end up in a place where it throws 11 in the cart because 11 is our minimum default. I'll try it. So I go to mywebsite.com/mid-size fall. And no, it had 39 because I guess I had 39 selected. That's cool. It remembered how many I wanted. But they could always change the amount of seats they want in the cart, and their coupon is already applied. So it should work if it's like, nah, we want 20. Or it jumped me to 11. Give me something like that. 36. And then my coupon looks like it's still applying. So that's how you can use Lifter LMS Advanced coupons alongside Lifter LMS groups to offer URL coupon discounts with organizations. And so then you would just simply put our coupon mywebsite.com/mid-size fall in your email newsletter and say, just click this link and you'll get the discount. They can select how many they want once they're in the cart, and they're good to go. So it makes the process of buying super quick and easy.
And that's it for this Feature Friday. Thank you for the great demo. You hit the curveball out of the park. I would encourage you, whether you're building a site for a client or building courses yourself, to look at group sales or enrollments as an opportunity. Perhaps you've only thought about offering training to individuals, but you can actually offer training to entire companies, schools, any kind of organization or group you can think of. Sometimes even one big group client purchase can be life-changing for an education entrepreneur. So think about that. But that's it for this Feature Friday. Thank you for the great demo, Emily. You out there watching, smash the like button, tell your friends, drop a comment down below. Let us know what video you'd like for us to make for you next. And we hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.